Hey everybody, sorry it's been so long. Still trying to make videos while I work on this new place that we have, our new homestead. Just want to show you guys, look at these. These are garlic, and I actually grew these, and then in the process of packing, I left them outside in the cold in a moist, damp place. And I just found them, so it's probably been like 2.5 months, and they're already doing their own thing by sprouting. Sorry, I'm in the way. Can you see it? So, looks like Mother Nature can do her own things and help things procreate. Let's see. So, as you know, garlic is good for a lot of things and your health. So, I already actually planted some into the soil, and then I thought I would make a little video since I haven't done it for so long. A lot of times video takes time where I can do this project really quickly without having to actually shoot the video, but I thought this would be something you guys can see what you can do if any of your vegetables or fruit start sprouting and you've kept them for too long. I actually put some onions that I've chopped up in my fridge, and for some reason the fridge is a good place for the onions because they're starting to root and sprout. So I think I'm going to bring some of those out and put them in this same pot. The ground is still really undeveloped, I guess. So I don't really want to put anything in the ground yet until we get it ready and fertilize it and compost it and things like that. So I'm just going to put them in this pot. This pot is actually big enough. Over here you can see I grew some green onions. These are store-bought green onions. I chopped off the bottom and then I put them in a little bit of water for about a week. They root, but you don't even need to do that. You can just, once you cut them, you can actually just put them right into the soil and they will grow for you. Last year I did this, and once I probably bought like 4 or 5 bunches, put them all in a huge big pot, and then just let it sit out in the sun. And anytime I need any fresh green onions, I go out and I cut some. And once you cut them, like this is just brand new, so they haven't really grown that much. But once they grow tall, you can just cut them, and as you cut them, they keep on growing. So it's a good way to reuse, I guess, repurpose your vegetables. So I am not sure how to do this because I don't have my stand with me. So I might just, let's see if I can place them in a good spot so you can actually see what I'm doing. Let me zoom out. So, here, I can't do this and put it down. So basically you just go in and break off a clove. So when you go to the store and you find a clove that you like, clove of garlic, you don't plant the whole clove in. You just take one little section or piece of it. See, this one, because it's kind of been overgrown in a spot somewhere I know not where when I was packing, the roots are pretty much sprouting every which direction. So what I'm going to do is just go in here, kind of do a little pivot, and then just stick it in there. And then cover it. So I am going to have a lot of garlic. Ward off those zombies, I guess, and vampires. So the soil is pretty moist. It's damp, I guess. It's not wet, overly wet, but they would definitely love it. And this is a good time to do it. You can actually do it in the fall time, but it's still cold here, so they like colder weather. Got 2 more I gotta separate with one hand. And then worst case scenario, you'll have garlic for many more months. Or you can give it away. It's pretty simple. I mean, super easy. Like this one. Look at how small they are. These ones are super small. See, it grew on its own. So I'm just gonna stick it here, start a new row. Making sure the roots, this is the root, it goes on the bottom, the little green shoot goes at the top. Fairly simple and easy. I don't know if these little ones will grow. There's a couple little tiny ones, but I guess I'm not going to waste anything and see how they do in the springtime. So just stick it in there. So these are the purple variety. I think they taste a lot better than the white one. But not that I really have a palate that knows what good or bad cloves of garlic taste like. Garlic just tastes like garlic to me, whether it's red or white. So I think I have two different varieties in here. I have the white kind and the purplish reddish kind. But it's pretty soothing for the soul when I come out here and do this. Get away from the busyness of life and working. I work in customer service. I get to listen to people complain 5 days a week. Sometimes you just need a break from that reality. And gardening helps that. This one, I don't know if it'll make it. It's pretty shriveled up. It's supposed to be fat, and I think it's, as you can see, it's kind of thin and gangly. Guess I'll just plant it and see how it will be. I was doing the white ones over here, so we'll keep that going. It is definitely a lot harder to film with one hand. Now, I do want to show you guys, it looks like at all the stores, they're bringing out all the seeds. And I don't know, I don't do well with seeds, so this will be my first year doing seeds, sowing seeds. I'm kind of nervous, kind of scared, because I don't normally do seeds. I propagate everything by cutting, or it's already grown. So like I would go to the store and buy a tomato plant, and then I would plant it in the ground, and of course, you know, wait for it to do its thing. And then if I want more tomato plants, I just propagate it from cutting. I don't actually do the whole seed thing like I know a lot of people do. And so I'm a little bit nervous about doing things from seed, but I actually bought a whole bunch of seeds just in case. You know, just in case the whole world shuts down. Because you never know, it might happen again. I hope not, I pray not. But always be prepared, right? So we're just going to get all of these in there and kind of cover it up. This one, might as well. And see what comes of it. This one actually looks like it's still good. So, if I can do this with one hand. Oh, some of them already start growing. Pretty color though. I've been so excited to see. I planted my ranunculus. I feel like I'm in a Harry Potter movie every time I say that word. And they're starting to sprout. I didn't really do a good job of spacing it out. I just kind of plop it in the ground because I really wanted some spring color at this new place. And I honestly, I didn't know how long it's going to take us to get this place up and going, which it'll take a while. This is our new homestead, 22 plus acres, I believe. So it's going to take us a while to get the ground worked up and ready. It's been, I think this is a pine tree farm, so they've been farming pine trees on here, and this is like the 15th year of it. So usually they come and they come and harvest the tree within 15 to 20 years of the lifespan of the pine tree. But since we purchased the property, it is now our property and the pine trees are on it, and we've been taking down about 2 acres of trees. So honestly, where did I put that one? Okay, I lost track, sorry. We've down like over 300 trees, just my husband mainly. And now we're thinking about it, if we're going to develop a homestead, what we need more than trees, we're going to leave, of course, some trees up, but what we need is pasture land for eventually when we have animals. We want to have, you know, cows. Like to have some pigs, some goats, some sheep, some chicken. I'm not sure how I'm going to do coming from the city and becoming a farmer, but I'll try my hand at anything. It's been good so far. We've been on this property for about did I already do this row? I might have crisscross. 2.5 months? Not too bad. 2.5 months and I'm still here. Okay. So that's it. I mean, it literally covered that whole thing. Alrighty. So I'm going to just basically leave that out. And then it's going to just come up as it goes. I do want to show you guys. I did plant some more garlic over here. I think I overdid it with the garlic this year. Over here, I have some garlic that is sprouting. Those are little cloves of garlic that I planted. Like right there, can you see them? And here is another one coming up. And here. So literally from one clove of garlic, you can get as many as, what is that? Is that a seed? You guys see that? You can get almost, 10, 20 cloves. Well, you can get 10 or, cloves once you plant in one. Some of the stuff I was trying to save over, this is the Japanese magnolia. You can see it has blooms on it. Can you see that? I don't know if the camera is going to zoom in. It's got buds actually, so it's going to bloom for me. It blooms early spring. It blooms before it actually leaves out, and it's beautiful, you guys. I would highly recommend any kind of Japanese magnolia. I know there's Jane, there's Yellowbird, there's like this white one called Stargazer or something. There's so many variety. There is a black tulip that I really, really want, but the only place I found it was at Pike's Nursery, and it was $100 plus. And I was like, I don't know if I could just drop that, but we'll see. This is the elephant ear. It's cold. It does not like frost, so it died back. Got a couple other things in here, but those guys need sunlight. Let me show you where I plant the ranunculus. I don't think I'm saying it right, but okay, everything is still in pots over here, but still doing good. I gotta put those in the ground, but again, we haven't really tended to the ground yet, as we've just been timbering the land. So everything is in a crazy disarray. So I just chose this spot to plant all of my ranunculus in it. And you can see they're coming out. I don't think they get enough sun over here, so they might stretch quite a bit, trying to get some sunlight. But with all the trees, as you can see over here, it's kind of hard to get sunlight through. So, and as you can see, I didn't do a very good job of spacing. I just wanted to put them down to get some color in the springtime, because this place is just a forest of pine. Let's see, and today I think that's going to be it, you guys. I've got a whole bunch of other things to do. I might actually show you a couple of stuff that I bought at the store when I was shopping. Oh, one of which, let me show you really quickly, is my Double Delight rose. The flower is beautiful on it, and the fragrance is to die for. I love the smell of it and the way it looks. I wonder if I have a picture of it. I should post a picture of it. But this is what it looks like. I bought this at Tractor Supply. They had it on sale for $9.99. And look at how healthy it is, you guys. Of course, it's grafted. You can see where the graft bud is right here. This is where it puffs out. So this is the graft bud right here. But look at how healthy it is. I was really impressed because Home Depot, Lowe's, what other stores? Walmart have them, and they're basically the same price. They range from like $9.99 to $12.99. But the one at Tractor Supply looks so healthy. I had to buy it. I might be tempted to buy another one, but I hate to buy multiple of the same kind if I could propagate it by cutting. But propagation by cutting, it does take a while. It takes at least 1 or 2 good years to establish the roots on it. So it looks pretty skimpy, and I want this place to be full of color and beauty. Let me see if I can find a picture of the Double Delight. Where would I put it? This is my greenhouse for now. And it's a little bit messy. Trying to keep my plants alive in here. The dogs are going crazy over there. Here is the Double Delight. Let's see, I'm coming out on this side. Here's the Double Delight. Can you see it? It has two-tone color. It's white. The tips are pink. And it's kind of variegated. You don't know how it will come out when it blooms, but it's beautiful. It's like a satin white and this rich pink color around it, and the fragrance on it is amazing. I definitely would recommend this. Another one which I have, and I might go back and get more of, is the Rio Samba. That's a plant which, if you look through my video, it's a really good top performer. I definitely would recommend if you can find that. And I actually found it at Lowe's. So Lowe's right now has their roses. Like every place is bringing out all their spring plants. Roses has the Rio Samba for $12.99. So I think I might go back on Monday and pick up 2 more. That way I can plant it at the front entrance of my property. But yeah, this one is definitely for $9.99. Look how healthy that thing is. I can't wait to see it bloom. Okay, so that is it for my video. I hope you guys are doing awesome and having an amazing year. I cannot believe it's, what, mid-February already? That's so crazy. Time just fly by. I hope you get to enjoy your time with friends and family and get to watch the Super Bowl and hang out with everybody. Take care, you guys. Have a great day.